Hey guys, welcome back to Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader full release. So we're going to just continue where we left off last time. Let's take a look at this. What was this? Locked door. I guess we're not getting through there. So we're going to keep going through the prologue. And yeah, let's keep progressing.
If such is the Emperor.
Really excited to get through the game. Oh yeah, look, they show all the zones that have been explored this time, whereas in the beta version they just had the next zone that you could go to. Pretty. Do you think the game's certainly feels like it's playing better than the beta version?
Your ship's as good as ours. It's all over for you.
I shall pity not your enemies. I shall heed not their pleas.
Somebody shoot these.
I shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them. Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
I told you he would protect us.
My God, my light, my Emperor.
Ah, that was a cool cutscene. Seeing Argenta being a total badass. But we've already seen a few changes to fights and couple of other events so far, which is quite interesting. The main one being, instead of that warp monster at the start of the beta version, it's a malfunctioning servitor this time. So yeah, that's been interesting. The white-haired warrior turns to face you, her dark eyes blazing, the weapon quivers in her hands, and for a brief moment it seems she is not going to stop and will instead continue eliminating every target she sees, starting with you.
Sister Argenta! Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Your face, it is unfamiliar. Who are you?
Stooge von Valancius, the Lord Captain's heir.
The hour is dark and daunting. The ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends who are twisted by smears of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the dark forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelstrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation, so I suggest we all do just that.
Seneschal is right, there is no time for talk.
Very well. We may leave it at that, for now. I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic.
Okay, so we succeeded a Law Imperium check, and we will be choosing the option anytime it pops up, or if there's a check that needs to be done for a dialogue option, we'll choose that choice if we can. What is a warrior of the Adepta Sororitas doing aboard a rogue trader's ship? Your orders serve the ecclesiarchy, do they not?
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain. And that story deserves its own time and conversation, under more appropriate circumstances.
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice.
Who are these people with you?
Overseer of Middle Deck AL-84, my lord. We were rounding up everyone we could find in the attack compartments when we ran into an ambush. Just about every enforcer fell. These are the survivors.
What is happening on the officer's deck?
Massacre, my lord. And heretics are not just killing the crew. Some kind of blight is sweeping through the decks, filling the air. I saw people going mad the moment they breathed it in, screaming about their dead comrades, tearing out their eyes. I implore you, my lord, be on your guard.
We must get to the main hall of the deck.
Through this door. I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a Tectomat with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
Good to hear it. Sister?
Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
Okay. Check out what these goods are. Auxiliary plasma banks. Okay. Tox dispenser module, 20% of melee weaponry cargo. Well-maintained sniper rifle. Very nice. Wonder if some of this loot is tailored to whatever class or weapon you decided to start off with. That's quite interesting. And it's cool that the cargo loot now has their own icons, and instead of the generic cargo boxes that they had in the beta. That's quite a nice touch. Let's collect all. You have received a new, more efficient weapon. Okay, yeah, so I guess it is based on whatever class or archetype or whatever that you pick for your character. That's cool. It's only a slight upgrade, but upgrade nevertheless. Let's swap this over here. Take out the sniper rifle. Scrap the auto gun. Oh, it's a two-handed weapon. Okay, that should be fine. Not too fussed. Open the door.
Ugh, this master-crafted patella augment is not fit for a servitor.
Okay. More cargo. Door will not move an inch, it's blocked. Okay.
Onward.
Let's see what this says. The explosion blasted a hole through the door large enough for a person to get through. Okay. I guess we're opening this door then. Okay. Old injury. Requires passing a Medicaid skill test to succeed. Okay, fair enough. Don't think that's happening. Let's see if we can get a bit of an alpha strike in. Do anything? Oh, it did a little bit of damage. That's alright. Okay, I'll be sniping. Abelard. Idira. Okay. We low-rolled the initiative pretty badly. Especially with Argenta. Which is kind of odd, because tried to alpha strike with her. Yes, okay. Cover, full cover reduces chance to hit by 60, partial by 35. Sure. Who's a threat? No idea. It'll be one-shot kills, basically. Okay. Deal an additional 28% damage. Can we see the calculation? Yes, we can. 20 plus 2 times the perception bonus. So that means our perception bonus is 4. But what does that mean? Ah, okay, so it's the characteristic bonus. Plus 4. There we go. Okay, so that's the number we use for calculations that specifically state the bonus. Rightio. This one here. Good to know. Alright. They're kind of lining up a bit. Dira, forewarning. Psyche increases the dodge and parry by 10% of the targets. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, it didn't chain. I guess that's too far away. That's fine. Forewarning on Abelard, I guess. Okay. We can do the AoE.
Indeed.
Oh, damn it. Didn't quite finish that guy off. So we've got something to explain Argenta's abilities, okay. Revel in Slaughter. Okay, and now we're talking about burst fire and stuff. Cool. Alright. 46 only. That's interesting. Ballistic skill is 45. Okay. So why is it so low? Curious. Let's go with this.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Gah! Rookies!
Okay. That didn't work. So we can heal in combat. Okay.
I'll do it. I will not.
38. Missed anyway. Okay. Alright. Fine. Mm-hmm. 62. 95. 62. 62. Okay, let's take out the ones further away. We can. I guess we can't. That was a bit rough. Got the parry at least. Missed on Adira, which is nice. Psychic Shriek is a kill. Alright, let's take one guy out. Okay. Their buddies coming in. Okay, we can reach with... That's interesting. Okay, let's do that. Exploit effect applied. How many did we apply? Is it just... Okay, 2. Alright.
On it.
starting to get quite a few people here attacking us. Okay. Abelard can
I will
attack.
do my duty.
Parry, of course. 10 out of 25. Does healing trigger attack of opportunity?
Careful now.
Apparently not. Okay, nice. Okay. Looks like Argenta's gonna have a hard time hitting. Why is her...
Doubt is for the weak.
Of course, he dodges and I get hit instead. Why wouldn't that happen? I need to stop taking shots where my squad is in the firing line. That might be a good start. 62, 62, 95. Let's take him out. If they're in cover, it's just too hard to hit them. Luck's not really on my side. Of course, I get hit. Now, this should be a kill, so let's keep killing them. That works perfectly. No line of sight. Okay, never mind. Is that a flank?
It will be
Abelard.
done.
Come on.
One fewer target.
Finally. Charge. Parry. Okay. $64. 46. No line of sight. Of course, it's a miss.
I'll do it.
Okay. Harry. Nice. Good. Not a hit there. Oh, the damage is huge. 25 to 36. 53 crit. Wowzers. %62% chance to hit. Hit roll is 60. Dodge is 16%. Cover hit chance is 35. Okay. Calculated with dodge, cover, parry, and deviation. So the hit roll is 95%. Trying to figure out how we got to 62%. So start with 95. Hang on. Okay. 30 is the base. 45 for ballistic skill. Deadeye shot, 10%. Weapon is 30%. Max is 95%. Cover hit chance. What is it? 30, 75, 85, 115. So the maximum is 95%, but I actually have 115. Cover hit chance 35. Drops it down from 95 to 60. Dodge is base, plus agility is 50%. Attacker's perception minus 45. 5. Minus 10%, negative 5. Man, that is confusing. So it's minus 2%. Total hit chance is 62, so it went from 115 to 60, and then negative 2% adds 2, which is why it's 2%. I think that's right. It's confusing. Anyway, feel free to leave a comment in the leave a comment if you know what exactly is going on, or if you want to correct me, because I'm not sure my reasoning is actually correct, to be honest. Okay, so the damage is 53. We have base damage. Critical damage is 50% for sniper rifle, 50% crit damage modifier, so it doubled. And then percent modifier 2.1 plus 19. Okay, so it's base of that. Alright, interesting. We're going to have to do a bit more of these calculations to try and work everything out, but hopefully we can sort of, as a group, figure out together if none of us already specifically know exactly what's going on there. Okay, I'll move Adira over. That guy's dead. That guy's too far away. I can hit this guy. Interesting. That works. Abelard still has forewarning, so that's fine. That's... Is that like 1 HP or something? 5? Yeah, 5 HP. Kind of annoying, but oh well. Move forward.
Each strike is a prayer.
Okay. No cover here. There is some cover here. Let's try over behind there. 28. Wowzers. 30. Oh, I don't understand that either. How come this is 30 and this is 28? Interesting. Let's go with 30 then. Okay. Got it. Combat is finished. Experience gain 19. Okay. Collect all. What's over here? Titles and authors are printed in gold on the spines of the books. Okay. Oh, we found something. What did I find? Stooge awareness. Okay. That thing, I guess. Awesome. Picked up some more cargo. Machine right set. Okay. That's been given a new icon. Multi-key looks the same. Oh, that's some cool looking cargo. Possessed demon engine heart. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, what is this? Scrappy autogun. Okay. Exact replica of the Von Valente void ship sits on the pedestal. Labels indicate the main compartments and
Quiet.
decks of the vessel.
They're trying to tell me something.
Okay. Now, there was a door here. To open a jam door, click on the icon. Okay. Save it first. Logic. Yes, okay. We did it. Tech use.
An expected result.
70%. Okay. Nice. Success again. Very good. Save it here. Let's use logic to open this door. Awesome. Let's see what we get. Medkits and melter charges. That will come in handy. Shotgun and multi-keys.
I go where the whispers lead.
Alright. No, not go in. Not sure what happened there. It's just all cargo there. Operator's gloves, okay. Melter charge. Okay, operator's gloves. Tech use. 30. 30. 30. 30. Okay. Well, I have no one really doing tech checks, so leave that for now. Let's open this up. More cargo. Very nice. Cozy seating area is completely destroyed. Yep. Okay.
A nice little stroll.
Okay, goods, more cargo. Nice. Okay, let's check. Looks like we are indeed out of, well, nothing else to pick up. So, use the key.
The Emperor favors you today.
Right, set off the charge. Now we can go through. And we have leveling up. Awesome. Okay. Let's find this. Okay, multi-key. So let's do our level up. Oh, okay. Interesting. So now the level up and the skills and talents interface looks like this. Interesting. I think I like it. It's not, I think it works a bit better. Ranks available, so I guess that's all we got. We get our second active skills. Alright. Suppose weakness. Revel in slaughter. And the next level we'll get our ultimates. That's okay. Alright. Let's go down here. Save it. The roar of the flames rings in your ears and the choking smoke makes you cough and gasp for air. You instinctively recoil from the scorching heat, wiping your face. A moment later, a hazy silhouette forms in the raging wall of fire. You are surrounded by ear-splitting noise and screaming, yet you distinctly hear the sound of footsteps, and then you see the figure walk out of the fire towards you. It is Theodora von Valancius. Her expression is calm, terrifyingly so for someone whose body is engulfed in an inferno. One of her hands is resting on the hilt of a power sword, the other is raised in an inviting gesture. Are you lost, my heir? Argenta goes still as a statue, then slowly raises her weapon. An apparition, a sorceress apparition, trickery of the warp. Sister, you will lower your weapon. Despite his commanding tone, Abelard does not sound too confident. He's staring at the rogue trader and you notice a muscle in his cheek twitching. Threatening the Lord Captain is outrageous. How did you get here? I'm a rogue trader stooge. I'm wherever my will demands me to be. Would you prefer to be elsewhere at this time? Indubitably, but are you ready? Theodora watches you without blinking. That snake-like gaze almost makes you forget about the fire searing you, leaving burns on your skin. I can lead you out of these flames to show you a path, rid you of pain, and give you a weapon so that you may defeat your enemies to sign. Mouth begins to salivate. Each word Theodora speaks is like music to your ears. The entity that now dwells in the deepest recesses of your mind is pleading, begging, demanding that you give her an immediate answer, and that answer can be nothing other than acceptance. Do not listen to this abomination, stooge, if there is naught but his light in your heart. If you are resolute in your faith, then step into the flames. The Emperor protects. His faithful will not be deterred by either darkness or deceitful promises, nor will the fire burn those who carry the torch of faith in their soul. To the void with you, we need to follow Lady Theodora before we suffocate in this furnace. The people, Abla looked back at the coughing and confused people around you, stooge, the survivors from the middle decks. We must help the crew, lead them out, find a way around. Over the roaring flames you hear distant sounds, frightened voices, screams, muffled and distorted as if there were a body of water between you and them. Convictions. Okay. The convictions have changed, so instead of benevolent, imperial, and heretical, we've got dogmatic, iconoclast, and heretical. Very interesting. Promotion through the ranks of each of the three directions opens up access to new dialogue lines, events, unique abilities. When one of the conviction branches reaches rank 3, it becomes the character's main focus. When that happens, the other two conviction branches cannot be raised above rank 2. Okay. So once you hit rank 3 with one of the convictions, the other two can never progress past level 2. Interesting. Iconoclast. So dogmatic is the imperial. Heretical is obviously giving into the war. Iconoclast looks like the benevolent. I will not leave my people in harm's way. You look away and the illusion breaks. The unbearable heat instantly makes your skin burn, and the voices of the people beyond the shroud of smoke grow stronger and hopeful. Once you and your companions rush back, barking orders and guiding the survivors. In your determination, you completely forget about Theodora, and when you turn your head you see nothing but the bellowing fire. Okay. Let's go.
Where did it go? That was standing in front of us in the fire? I could have sworn.
Cargo.
To the same place all unholy visions. Do you want to follow it, witch?
Use. Locked? Am I not going to be able to open it? Nope. Apparently not. I'm going to keep trying. Nope. I guess not. That's a shame.
I dare not provoke the whispers.
I like that you can see the fighting down on the lower levels. That's a nice touch.
The sooner we start. Too late.
Okay.
We are too late. Or perhaps Edelthrad and his escort never made it here. Which would be even worse.
Or they could be fighting on the bridge as we speak. Without us.
My lord, I beg your pardon for interrupting. The people are asking for orders. You came back to save us. So now we will follow you through thick and thin.
To the bridge. If Edelthrad is there, then he requires immediate assistance. I say there is one thing that I find most troubling. The Lord Captain's Voxcasts. They are still coming in, even though it would make sense for Lady Theodora to be on the bridge right now, at the head of the counter-assault. I feel uneasy. What if the Lord Captain is besieged in her own chambers? With your permission, I suggest that we confirm for ourselves that she is not. We can use the same elevator that Lady Theodora and Maud headed for earlier.
Sounds good. Okay. It's a shame we can't get to that.
I'll warn you if I hear anything.
Okay, let's quick save it here. Okay. Yeah, nothing more. I can't get that because it's behind the locked door.
Cast your eye there.
Awareness? Okay. Cargo, nice.
Whatever you wish.
Okay. Clearly it does not serve as a stateroom. Okay. What is in here? I actually don't remember what is in here. 3 logic. She has logic, right? 30? Maybe not. 30, 30, 30. Let's just give it to her for now. Save it.
What deeds await us?
Okay.
Would you look at that?
What did I find? A Madeira spots a secret door. What? This thing? I'm so confused. Can't be that. Surely not.
Light of terror, guide our way.
Yeah, I have no idea what just happened there. Let's just move on. Go into the Lord Captain's quarters. Getting close to finishing the prologue now. Okay. Is this a cutscene? No. Okay. Look like. Okay. They are setting up a cutscene. That's not good.
Say no more.
Okay, there's nothing in these rooms. Let's progress.
Marching on.
Let's check this thing out. Items and conviction. Found an item that can only be equipped by characters of a certain conviction. Okay. Did I? Doesn't look like it. That was an odd trigger,
Must be the road
unless
that
it's
we
on
take.
this guy. It is on this guy. Alright. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Theodora von Valantius' body sprawled on the large blood-drenched desk. The arch-militant's corpse, still clutching a weapon, is slumped against one of the bulkheads.
Emperor, accept thy faithful souls.
Good.
No! Lord Captain, I didn't hear a thing. Not a whisper, not a breath. It was so loud. Why didn't I foresee this?
Lord Captain. Who would even dare? Unless that rat, Voidsphere.
I doubt it. Voidveer wished humiliation and suffering upon Theodora, not a swift death.
It could have happened in the heat of battle. Not to mention that Mort was here. And he would have protected Lady Theodora to the last.
That's true.
How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The Arch-Militant was born on a death world. He had lightning-fast reflexes.
I can look at things in my own way. If you find something that might bear the imprint of the killer, just give it to me, and I'll try to see what secrets it holds.
Alright. Back to playing sleuthing. So this hasn't changed, so let's see if these options have anything new or any new story developments. You lean closer to the body, the cause of death is apparent. What ended the road trader's life was an auto pistol shot, an extraordinarily accurate one at that. Theodora's face bears an expression of surprise, the last emotion she experienced in life. That's interesting. Surprise. Presumably that means she could see who killed her. Something on the floor catches your eye. A heap of blood-spattered parchments and scrolls that must have fallen off the desk. As you lean down for a closer look, you notice something else. Small shards of glass scattered on the floor. Idira, would you try touching Theodora? You might be able to see the killer through her eyes.
It doesn't work like that. I can try to read the memories of objects, but dead bodies are a different story. Something like that would require her soul. And after what we saw on the officer's deck, I won't risk searching for it in a warp.
Fair enough. Inspect the shards by the desk. Difficult to say what was exactly broken. The object fell on the floor, and that is as much as you can ascertain. Upon closer examination, the shards appear iridescent rather than completely transparent, as if they had been submerged in promethium, a broad term for combustible fuel in the Imperial Man. Okay, fair enough. Inspect the papers, reports, accounts, dispatches. You go over the scrolls until you stumble upon a document that is starkly different from the rest. It's a handwritten letter signed with initials XC and a seal with a symbol that is vaguely familiar to you. Handwritten letter with a seal. Ooh, nice. We pass an Imperium test. And sends a shiver down your spine. The author of this letter addressed to Theodora von Valencius signed it with the seal of one of the holy orders of the Emperor's Inquisition, the secret police of the Imperium that relentlessly hunts heretics, Xenos, and other enemies of humanity. Thanks for the 20 experience. Dira, what do these shards tell you?
I see streaks of color, luminescence, blue lights, faces drawing closer. Lady Theodora and Conrad and what is that? Ah! Something dark, enormous. Oh, this glass thing was something foul, that's for sure.
Interesting.
Tainted witchcraft.
Cannot tell if Argenta's remark is directed at the glass shards or at Dira herself. Alright, let's examine the Arch-Militant's body. Auto pistol shot went straight through Mort's forehead, spraying the floor and the furniture around with blood, brain matter, and shards of his skull. The safety on the Arch-Militant's weapon is off. The killer must have been a split second quicker than he. We'd best be on our way.
The crucible of battle calls to me once more. No, wait! We must see if we can find anything.
Idira, you can't bring her back. Let her go.
You'd give up so easily, old man? I expected as much from the sister. It's not like she has a heart. But you? Oh no. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll find the one responsible for murdering the Lord Captain. And when I do, that scum will regret the day they were born.
Interesting. Vengeance is a natural reaction. Okay, so let's get the goods. Theodora's Rosary. The wearer of this amulet gained a +10 bonus to Commerce and Law Imperium. Okay. Grants 5 fellowship for each enemy in a 2-cell radius. Interesting. Makes sense. I think she's an officer, so that kind of gear does kind of make sense. Okay, save it here.
Here we go again.
I will take you down.
Okay, so we have a fight. Alright, Abelard can start here. Argenta, Idira. Studio here. Light and medium armor. Protects the character from incoming damage. The light and medium armor types are both available to you at the moment. The armor stat indicates what percent of incoming damage from an enemy attack you can absorb. The type of armor also influences the chances that the character wearing it can pass a dodge test. The higher the dodge penalty, the lower the chance to dodge an enemy attack. Character in light armor dodges attacks more often but takes more damage. Okay, that makes sense. We want to charge. Let's charge. Why not? Okay. I think we need to put some kind of pistol in his offhand, if I remember to, that is. Exposed weakness, yep, okay, let's use it on the servitor. And let's get to sniping. Did it hit, or did it not? Missed, that's annoying. Enemy status, you encounter enemies with various abilities. Yeah, okay.
As
Let's
the
just do
Emperor
that.
commands, I act.
Not
I'll do it.
that good. Let's try it again. 32-32 this time. Still not very good. Idira. Okay. Let's use this. Oh, very nice. That was really good. Hang on. Forewarning. Here comes the servitor. Right. Dira dodged it. Not bad. 2 parries. Perfect. Okay, let's
At your
endure
beck and
again.
call.
Yeah, I know about the combat log. Let's move here so that we can use the AoE.
Reduced to dust.
17 left. Okay. Let's do it again. Ooh. 81.95. I don't want to do that. Okay, let's move over here. And let's try and hit both their guys. I don't know why it took so long to actually take the shot. That was weird. Okay.
The enemies of the
here.
Emperor will be undone.
732. Okay. 9 to 21. Oh, it's close to a kill. To try it. Damn. Low rolled the damage.
Anything else?
Nice. That's perfect. Okay. The Grace of the Oblivious. The wearer gains 5 toughness if their intelligence is less than 35. Yes, please. Let's give it to Abelard since he's our tank. Give me a sec. All right. Put that. Rogue Trader's Cloak. Two-handed. Las Pistol. Las Pistol. Psychic Staff works. Argenta, let's level up Argenta. Unpredictable. Agi bonus. Okay. Do I want instant exposure? Unnatural luck. There's quite a few skills here. It's affected by both. Excellent. Inflict despair, I suppose. Okay. Thick skin. And now what am I gonna take? Fresh target. Sharpshooter. Nimble. 10% bonus to dodge. Sticks calculation. If the operative attacks a target from a distance of 15 minus per perception bonus, sell the farmer. Okay. Passive learning. Comprehensive analysis. Do passive learning. And if we can respec, then we'll just respec later on. That's fine. Alright. Save it here. Now we're going to... Anything? Nope, nothing else to pick up. Let's go to the bridge. Okay. Cargo.
Quiet.
And now we're gonna have to fight this
Opens the eye.
Chaos Spawn. Could be tough.
Second
Let's see.
sacrifice draws its gaze.
This fight is pretty tough, I think, so if necessary, I might cut a lot of the failed attempts if it takes too long, and then just put in the successful one once I actually finish the fight. Otherwise, we could be here for a while if I play it out particularly poorly, or we roll poorly for initiative and don't get a good start to the fight. Okay. Edelthrad, who is clutching a bleeding wound on his chest, gives you a tormented look. Help has arrived. Too late to change the tide, I'm afraid, but if there is any honor in you, we can at least die with dignity and give our lives for the rogue trader. Theodora von Valancius is dead. I found her and the arch-militant in her study. Edelthrad's eyes widen. God Emperor preserve us. The rogue trader is dead. The ship has lost her Lord Captain and the house is its head. Edelthrad shudders and grabs his shoulder. As you watch, the sleeve of his jacket bursts open and 2 bone growths pierce through the fabric. No matter what ritual Conrad is performing there, the warp is too strong. I cannot withstand it. I feel my body changing with every second. The warp ringing in the air. This is the end. We will perish in the warp along with the Warren and all the dynasty's heirs. The enemy of humanity has triumphed. Okay. No voice acting again. Ira looks anxiously at Edelthrad, then she glances back at you. I've seen it before. We'd better get away from him. The changes are already accelerating. The ship can still be steered out of the warp, but we must first restore communication between the bridge and the navigator's sanctum. Edelthrad stares at you and his eyes harden with cold resolve once more. Then we have no right to bow our heads. You can see Conrad Voigtbeer clearly in the gloom of the bridge. The broken blade he is holding is stained with dark drops that seem to have a pearlescent glimmer to them. We are out of time. Edelthrad bites his knuckle, desperately thinking. You see a wave ripple across the whites of Edelthrad's eyes, and they begin to turn a sickly yellow. Let's go with ready your weapons. If we are to die this day, let us die with honor. No, Stooge. To die altogether is to allow the flame of the dynasty to perish in the dark. No, it will not be like this. Not today. Edelthrad lowers his head, then he sighs and locks eyes with you. His gaze cold, haughty and fanatic. The ritual will not be completed. I'll take care of it. And you, see to it that the void ship breaks free from the warp. Watch over our realm, and farewell. The cursed traitor, time will come when you will bleed for her ladyship. Theodora's murder. Remember my words, for they are the vow of he who marches towards his death. What? Theodora is dead? Voigtbeer stares at you in seemingly genuine bewilderment. No, that can't be. Not now. I still haven't.
Your ritual won't be finished, heretic!
Okay. Momentum. Yes. Okay, I know about momentum. Chaos Spawn is going third. No, fourth. We get a few things in. Okay, so I guess Stooges move back here. Adira. Argenta. Abel. Can we actually save it here? And let's save it as spawn fight. Okay. Let's start the battle. Counter enemies with various abilities and features. Yes, okay. Chaos Spawn already has the analyze, so let's just expose weakness. Now we're talking. Click? No. 30. Nice, that's a good start. 110. Okay. Put more of that on. Regimental tactics. I think we should save it. Okay. 52, 70. How do I want to do this? Okay. Yeah, let's do it like this. Abelard is taking less damage, which is nice. Much tankier. Okay. We have more momentum. But we don't have the actual skill. So, no, we do. Okay. That's quite interesting. Let's go with forewarned.
Will do.
And then we'll do Psychic Shriek so that we don't accidentally do friendly fire damage. 12 is decent. Okay. Okay, we've got 2 stacks of it. Exploit. Ooh, Abelard got a parry, very nice. Oh, almost killed that guy. Ooh, hey. Nice. Come on. Endure. Okay, now, here is 92, 75. Okay, so shoots 2 bullets. Okay, let's just hit it. 12. Okay. Right. Okay, let's expose weakness. And then we snipe it. 16. Nice. Put 2 exploits on him. Perfect. There's this guy, there's that guy, there's that guy. We can use our heroic act, but we cannot move very far. How do I want to do this? Move here.
In thy light I stand, and
All right.
thy light I crave. Fate without thee
health, 10, okay, get to move. Ooh, I might have stayed a bit too close. Is that it? What the hell? Let's hit the chaos spawn. 17, nice. Forewarning. Did I use it already? Maybe. Whoops. If I did. Okay, let's put some more exploits on the chaos spawn. Oh no. Ooh, dodge. Nice. That was perfect. Good kill. Good kill. Endure. Consumes another. Ah, no, that's not what I want. Wonder if we can actually do it now. My mistake was putting Argenta too close. Damn it. Okay, let's get exploits on. No more exploit. Okay. Wow, it's back to full health. Ah, I played it poorly. I didn't end up. That attack always hits. Yeah, I needed to eliminate some more of those ads so that the Chaos Spawn can't heal. But yeah, that was poorly done by me. Okay. Okay. Put the exploits back up again.
My prescience has failed me.
Got some more conservative tactics.
Oh, it would have been nice to get some hits. On the plus side, I think they're all gone now. Put more exploits up. Dismantling attack. How does this work? It's is this a melee attack? I guess it is. Ah, that's annoying. Zap. Oh, 20? Who did I hit? Your character has lost consciousness? Can I actually kill it? Only 58. No, don't come after my sniper. Dodge. 5 damage. That's not good. Did it hit? I don't think so. Well, now we do expose. Can we do dismantling attack? Yes, we can. So that works that time. So why didn't it work before? Does this trigger an attack of opportunity? No. Do I have another weapon set? Scrappy auto gun. Can't swap. Okay. Can't do much then. Already got exposed weakness, so...
Was that you?
Oh, 26, 18. So close. Alright. Forewarning. Any little bit helps. Big screen.
So that's what that feeling was about.
8. Damn it. The 4 misses.
Whispers called to me.
Okay.
There is
Gonna
movement
move.
in the Imperium.
Chains up to 4 targets. 7 to 16 damage to the target. 18.
Will do.
2. 18, 18. Yes, tell me I win. Yes, thank you. Just managed it. That was perfect. We're saving that. Okay, that was a tough fight. Blade Shard. Gloves of Endurance. Mantle of Heroism. Okay, collect all. I don't think anything else.
Something ominous lurks ahead.
No, doesn't look like anything else helpful here. Okay.
The heir is dead. He sacrificed himself.
Ravor, Master Helmsman, System Status Report. By the Emperor, it's the Seneschal. Living and breathing. The white-haired man with sickly pale skin salutes you. Well, there's a tricky question. The whole place is so overgrown with foul wickedry we'll be scrubbing it off the vid screens for throne knows how long. We need to re-establish contact with the Navigator Sanctum. It is our only chance of escaping from the warp. Your words seem to knock the officers out of their stupor, and the air around you fills with voices and commands being issued. You hear someone sobbing, one of the survivors buckling under the stress. Abelard cuffs the crying officer without even looking. Restore the Vox channel to the Navigator Sanctum. Ready the crew. Prepare for translation to real space. Abelard pauses for a few seconds before turning to you. Stu, you may call me superstitious, but translation is not a good time to disregard rules. You are the only one who speaks for House von Valancius. You may not be the Lord Captain, but you, more than anyone else, deserve to take a place in the ritual that is about to commence. He directs your attention upward to the throne that sits at the apex of this tall staircase. What must I do? Take the Lord Captain's seat. Order the final preparations. Wait for the officers to report. Blast it all to the void. Translation is a craft, not something to be explained in a tick. Just go up to the throne, Master Stewed. These people are about to do the impossible. The least they deserve is the solace of seeing a figure sitting in the usual spot. Please hurry. Every second we waste is a terrible risk. I am ready to begin the ritual. Eudora. The image before you is hazy, swaying in sorcerous currents invisible to mortal eyes, as if whatever is beneath this thin shell is constantly changing while still remaining the same. It has taken on the guise of Theodora, but the false rogue trader's eyes reveal the entity's true surreal nature. One of Theodora's eyes is engulfed in otherworldly fire, the other a vessel of ancient evil pours into you. A voice seeps directly into your brain without ever reaching your ears, and this voice booms with all the horrors of the war. Who are you to oppose destiny itself for the sake of lives that are not your own? So many threads stretch between you and other creatures of your world. Pitiful, worthless links ready to shatter at the slightest touch. A muddled, erratic, pointless tangle. It resonates and merges with the voices that have already dug their foul roots into your consciousness. A moment later, you realize that all these voices are the myriad manifestations of the same call that has finally invaded your mind. You are to blame for Theodora's death. The vision lets out a cawing laugh. I am the beginning and the end, and all that courses in between. I am the voice of the truth that is destined to triumph, for this triumph is the terminal point of every twisted maze of fate. Your head begins to spin and viscous drops slither down your cheeks. You blink and you are no longer looking at Theodora. It is the traitor Voigtvier, just as fluid and ephemeral as the previous apparition. The same terrifying voice seized from his lips. The aspirant vowed to return with a trophy, a relic that could serve the edge of daybreak. That fate was assured and the steps chosen. And yet, you broke the unbreakable when you took the aspirant's place. I see you on the day when the final dawn rises over the Iron World. I see you by my side on that day, the day of my resurrection. The image is scattered by invisible sorcerous winds, and you see Idira, her eyes aglow with the same sinister flame. Your image is woven into the tapestry of things to come. I am the will of the weaver of destinies, and today I will weave a new thread of elusive possibilities and fickle chances. The thread that will lead you out of the maw of irreversibility. The thread that will help you find the keys to salvation. The thread that will guide you in the weapon of our return to me. A cavalcade of hazy glimpses of a future yet unknown passes before your eyes. A flash of crimson, purple. The images replace one another in a violent kaleidoscope without ever letting you get a proper look at them. Through the rippling mirage, you see a twisted image of Abelard, the royal seneschal of the dynasty. The path is set, child of the dawn. The thread is woven. Follow it, servant of mine. Ravor turns around and looks up at you. He hesitates for a few moments, then addresses Abelard, who is standing next to you. Seneschal, the navigator's sanctum is silent. Vox signal is stable, which means... Abelard nods absent-mindedly. The navigator gave his life battling the storm that nearly claimed the von Valancia's flagship. We will honor his memory along with that of all who died this day. Ravor does not look away. He's giving you a hard stare, his white brows furrowed. Seneschal, will you tell us now? Who is that? Where's the Lord Captain?
As First Officer, it is my duty to inform you, with the greatest regret and indelible sorrow, that Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius is dead. May her memory never fade from the annals of the dynasty. By right of blood succession, and with the absence of other kin who could challenge this decision, it is hereby declared that the successor to Theodora von Valancius is her heir, the rightful inheritor of the Warrant of Trade, and the title of Rogue Trader. The official ascension ceremony will be held at a later time. In the interim, have you lost your tongues? Hail your lord. It is because of his toils that we all still live. The deed is done, Master. My apologies. I meant to say Lord Captain.
The treachery of the Master of Whispers was fruitless, but victory came at a great cost. Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius perished along with her heir, Edelthrad, and thousands of crew members. Yet hope remained, for the second in line to the Rogue Trader dynasty survived, and through the strength of his resolve, saved those who were counting on him for protection.
Ah, cool. They have this little info and biography for the companions during the loading screen. That's nice. Deep shadows of weariness can be seen on Abelard's face, though the old officer's eyes are keen. They rake over you from head to toe. He frowns, mutters something, then nods to himself. Well then, your lordship. Cannot help but notice that the seneschal does not know how to talk to you or where to begin. His hesitation brings an involuntary smirk to your face, as though someone else entirely is gloating at the old officer's confusion. Seeing your smile, Abelard pulls himself together. You must now hold your first officer's briefing in your new role as Lord Captain. For many of those who are about to join us on the bridge, this will also be their first briefing. We sustained massive losses among the senior and middle-ranking officers. Some posts have had to be filled by the deputy's deputy, while others go unfilled entirely. And now the deck plans are deciding who will take over the leaderless crews. How did we come to lose so many officers? It appears the heretics were deliberately targeting the vessel's command. They knew exactly whom they were looking for and where they could be found, which is unsurprising given that their informant on board was our own Master of Whispers. What is on the agenda for this meeting? Reports on the condition of the ship and crew. The Lord Captain is not usually drawn away from her important affairs to attend such routine briefings, but this is a unique situation. I'm still receiving updates from across the ship and they are not encouraging. Getting this bird to fly could take a gargantuan effort, even so far as you personally negotiating with the authorities of the system we are currently in. So prepare to hear a bevy of complaints and excuses, your lordship. Take this opportunity to get a good look at the officers who work 6 decks away from the bridge, and they in turn will have the honor of beholding the visage of their Lord Captain. Have you succeeded in tracking down Voigtbeer? Abelard grits his teeth. No, Lord Captain. In all the commotion, his trail went cold. Our people are still on the hunt for him and any mutineers who may still be skulking in the ship's many corridors. but frankly, I would not be surprised to hear that we are now one shuttle short. I am afraid that it will be some time before he answers for all that he has wrought. I'm ready to start the briefing, summon the officers. With a gesture, Abelard relays the order to the adjutants at the far end of the magnificent chamber. Okay. That was an odd pop-up for a tutorial. A dozen pairs of eyes bore into you, the expressions revealing restraint, joy, curiosity, and wariness. Attention officers, you have been granted an honor. Lord Captain Stooge von Valancius will personally conduct today's briefing. Our most gracious Lord Captain is ready to hear your reports. Perhaps you would introduce those present, Abelard. As you wish, your lordship. Abelard points to a tall, slender woman whose body seems to contain as many implants as it does flesh. Victis Suri Otter of the Tolliman line, our new Voxmaster. To serve your lordship. The Voxmaster offers a deep bow. Aboard this vessel you have at your command thousands of crew members and hundreds of officers and section chiefs. I am responsible for receiving, processing, and sending all communications between you and them, as well as external sources. I am your eyes and mouth, Lord Captain. Beside her is Ravor, the Master Helmsman. He steers our ship along the course set by the Lord Captain and monitors the void around us to ensure that we do not stray into an asteroid field or a pirate trap. The bearded man with pale, almost transparent skin, large dark circles under his eyes, and a dour expression that seemed hardwired to his face gives a sullen nod. Hail, Lord Captain. This here ship's as good as home to me, so rest assured she's in safe hands. I'll die before I let her come to any grief. And lastly, our high factotum Yanris Danrock, who oversees supplies, procurement, and the general material well-being of the ship. Dressed in an embroidered jacket, the heavy-set man with oiled hair offers an obsequious smile and bows. It is an honor, your lordship. You may trust me with all matters concerning your comfort. Everything will be done to the highest standard. In the second row, we have the three officers charged with overseeing the ship's vital functions. The Master of Ordnance is responsible for the artillery aboard, the Infernus Master, whose crew work to prevent and extinguish fires on the ship, and lastly, the Drives Master, servant of the Omnissiah. The three officers salute you. The Infernus Master does so with confidence, while the Master of Ordnance betrays nervousness. The Drives Master offers a salute resembling a dance involving the complicated manipulation of all the tech priest's mechadendrites. Is that everyone? Unfortunately, our choir master, the esteemed Zachary Weiss, head of the Astropath section, is unable to join us. He's in charge of communications with distant star systems. Master Weiss has been in a trance for some time now, attempting to contact other planets in the Von Valancius Protectorate and inform them of Lady Theodora's passing and Kunrad Voidbeer's treachery. I will deliver a report to your lordship on the Astropath's progress as soon as it is possible to do so. All others present are adjutants, secretaries, and deputies. They are here to make a record of proceedings. I wish to hear the Infernus Master's report. Yes, Lord Captain, the tall young man bows his head in deference. I can report that all fires across all decks have now been extinguished. The preliminary damage assessment in terms of material losses and crew casualties has been completed. The results have been submitted to the Seneschal and the High Factotum. The post passed to him after the previous Infernus Master and his next three deputies expired in the line of duty. Abelard remarks in a low voice pitched for your ears only. The lad is managing well so far, he can take the heat, so to speak. High Factotum, what have you to report? We are toiling day and night to compile a full account of the losses. The task require next to no involvement from your lordship. I will personally ensure that all damaged components are given into the tech priest's hands for attention, and that all lost supplies are replaced. There is only one resource that I cannot replenish single-handedly. That is people. We have lost more than 2,000 crew members, and unfortunately this number is not confined to the scum from the lower decks, which are easily replaced, but also includes trained professionals. We will be able to make up our losses on the nearest planet, Rykad Minoris. However, the planet, the whole system, in fact belongs to the Winterscale Rogue Trader dynasty. We cannot simply begin recruiting on the planet without first coming to an understanding with the governor. In that respect, I am powerless. Negotiations at this level are a matter for the Rogue Trader. Especially true given Caligos Winterscale's penchant for attacking first and asking questions later, and the kind of thick-skulled thugs he usually installs as governors on his planet. Drives Master, I will hear from you. A voice distorted by a Vox retranslator emerges from under the tech priest Scarlet Hood. Lord Captain, the foes that set upon this noble void ship destroyed the repositories of hundreds of machine spirits. The great warp engine entrusted into my charge is unharmed, thank the Omnisire, but its spirit mourns its dead brethren. We have not yet identified a prayer protocol capable of assuaging its sorrow and anger. With great sorrow, I must also report that the Engineer Prime, overseer and spiritual authority of all tech priests on board, fell in battle. The Magos was betrayed by the little flesh that remained part of him. A most terrible loss. There is no one among my comrades aboard whose experience and comprehension of the sacred protocols equals that of the fallen Magos. We require a replacement, and as soon as possible. I think I get what he's saying, so I see, thank you. Tech Priest bows her head. Master Helmsman, deliver your status report. Right you are, Lord Captain. To cut a long story short, the outlook is bleak. Shit sound more or less, but without our Engineer Prime and Navigator who fell in battle, we have no way out of the system. If we try to set so much as a toe inside the warp, I don't know what happened first, our warp drive being torn to pieces or all of us melting into the bulkheads. Your Lordship, if you will allow me to interject, when we arrived in this system, my crew followed standard protocols and conducted a count of all the available communication channels in the region. One of them was a Navis Nobility station. The station maintains complete Vox silence, but even its presence here inspires hope. To have located a navigator in the very same system is an incredible stroke of luck. True blessing from the God Emperor. A sharp bolt of pain lances through your skull as if in response to what you just heard. You understand that it is not the God Emperor you should thank for such good fortune. The words of the demon that appeared before you during the translation to real space echo in your mind. I am the will of the Weaver of Destinies, and today I will weave a new thread of lucid possibilities and fickle chances. The thread that will lead you out of the maw of irreversibility, the thread that will help you find the keys to salvation. If I were you, I'd grab this chance with both hands, or else you'll soon be eyeing up asteroids to use as your new residence. In slightly less shitty news, we can go round and round this system until our heads are swimming, as long as the Prometheum and supplies last. And if any thick-as-crock shit lowlifes come sniffing around, we'll be able to take them out, so don't you worry on that score. Master of Ordnance, do you have anything to report? Master of Ordnance gives you a gloomy look. No, my job's simple. Maintain the arsenal on fire where I'm told, but just ask anyone. We've got no able crew, no Lord Captain. Master of Ordnance, you forget yourself. So what? Comes the officer's hostile and bitter reply. It's as if a dam has burst inside and all his pent-up emotions are rushing out of him. The ship's in ruins. Every second officer is dead. Now we've got a green Lord Captain who's supposed to lead us to void knows where. Silence. The bridge's magnificent glass panes seemed to tremble under the force of Abelard's roar. Enforcers seize this mutineer. If only one officer out of the whole lot has fallen to pieces, then that's not bad at all. Your lordship, I do humbly apologize on behalf of the entire crew. What would you have us do with the Master of Ordnance, the former Master of Ordnance, I should say, besides find a replacement, that is, for we already have one lined up. Stand down, release him. I have no intention of punishing a man for a moment of weakness, not after the terrible attack we have endured. Abelard stares unblinkingly at the Master of Ordnance. Cease your sniveling, you disgrace yourself and your entire clan. Enough, the hysterics are over. Let us resume. Master of Ordnance stands up, wiping the blood from his broken nose. His face is the picture of shock. What just happened seems to be dawning on him only now in the knowledge of the fate he so narrowly escaped. To summarize, we have sustained serious losses in crew members and we require new agency of prime and navigate. Is this all that is preventing us from continuing the voyage? Precisely, Lord Captain, but bear in mind that this will not be the end of our trials. The ship's systems must be properly inspected for major damage, which can only be carried out at Full Force Station, home to the only dockyard in the sector, but we will never reach Footfall without first solving these three immediate problems. What can you tell me about the system in which we currently find ourselves? I cede to the Vox Master on this point, Mistress Tollyman. We're in the Rykad star system, and our voyage here was undertaken on the orders of your lordship's predecessor. There are 3 inhabited bodies in this system, and our attempts to send Vox messages have produced confounding results. The Narvis Nobility Station has not simply failed to answer. It seems to be maintaining total Vox silence. However, we did receive a distress signal from the prison planetoid in the system, and Rykad Minoris itself is also not responding to our hails. But what is most alarming is that our augurs have intercepted signals from the surface that seem to indicate ongoing hostilities on the planet. The situation is not very encouraging, but without a navigator, a tech priest, and new crew members, we won't be able to travel anywhere. Therefore, we must go to the planet and the Narvis Nobility Station to find out what the void is going on. Thank you all for your reports. Dismissed. The assembled officers salute you as one. Your lordship, there's one other thing, a confidential matter of the utmost importance. Lady Theodora, your eternally esteemed predecessor, brought the ship here to this system for a reason. She was given a secret commission. You perhaps are wondering who has the authority to commission a rogue trader to do anything, and I shall tell you. The Lord Inquisitor, the hand of the Emperor, the chief architect of his will in the Coronis Expanse. I would be honored to fulfill the Inquisitor's commission. What is it he asked of Theodora? Can we save? No. Lady Theodora was to seek out the Lord Inquisitor's right-hand man, one Heinrich van Kalox, and interrogate it, you understand. All I know is that he's somewhere in this system, that we must find him and offer him whatever assistance he requires, and then deliver him to Footfall in the Furibunda system. Finding him without any more information to go on will be difficult indeed, but an Inquisitor is an important individual. The authorities in the system, either the Narvis Nobility or the Governor of Rykad Minoris, may know something. That is all of it, your lordship. You have a great deal of work ahead of you, but it is a mere taste of the daily burden of a rogue trader. Soon you must take up the reins of the Von Valancius Protectorate. Abelard gives you another scrutinizing look, as if trying to gauge how long you will hold out under this mountain of problems. His face softens slightly, and it seems he is about to offer some words of encouragement. Dira, Sister Argenta, explain yourselves. Sister of Battle grimly nods towards Adira. The Psyker is suffering some ailment or dark madness. She insisted on seeing the rogue trader. I judged that it would be unwise to leave her unsupervised. For a brief moment, Sister Argenta's voice sounds hesitant. I was also hoping to approach you with a personal request, but it can wait. Speak with me when you have time, rogue trader. Adira's glazed eyes rove over those assembled. Daybreak. Idira, come to your senses. Damn it. Idira presses her fingers to her temples in desperation. Your lordship, here's the thing. I was trying to see the immediate future, and it hit me so hard my head is still spinning. Something very strange is heading our way, and I can't make out what it is, no matter how hard I try. A single word is all I can make out. Daybreak. Or maybe it's dawn. And it's ringing and ringing like an echo, like a bell. But if it's daybreak, then why is it so dark? We cannot extract any more information of value from a single word. Can you tell us anything else, Mistress Talas? No, not yet anyway. The voices are going berserk, all shouting at once. Can't make any sense of it. As soon as I know anything or sense anything, I'll report it, alright? Lord Captain, if you want me to take a closer look into your future, find me on the bridge and we can talk. Lady Theodora was well served by my whispers on many occasions, and I'm sure you would benefit from them as well. The Psyker's bitten lips stretched into a wry smile. If there is nothing else of value to report, I declare this briefing concluded. It is time to get to work. Okay, so the game auto-saved, and we're finally done with all the reading. Got level ups, which we will deal with in the next episode. This was an especially long episode, so I think we'll definitely call it here, and then we'll talk to our crew members a bit more in the next episode and do the level up. We have finished the prologue, so we're now into Act 1, and thanks for joining me. I know this episode was a bit longer, but hopefully you enjoyed seeing the Chaos Spawn fight, and we'll continue our adventure in the next video. Thanks a lot. See you in the next video.